Sister wives. Robyn offered to carry Meri's baby, was ready to be her surrogate. Hello, friends. Welcome to the Daily Gossip News Update. I'm Olivia, and I hope you're well by God's grace. Please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for more updates. The reality TV show Sister Wives has captivated audiences for over a decade with its raw portrayal of polygamous life in the Brown family, centered around Kody Brown and his 4 wives, Meri, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn. The series delves into the complexities of plural marriage, family dynamics, jealousy, love, and the challenges of raising a large blended family. One of the most poignant and debated storylines involves Meri Brown's fertility struggles and Robyn Brown's surprising offer to serve as her surrogate. This gesture, first revealed in earlier seasons, has resurfaced in recent discussions, sparking debates about sincerity, family bonds, and underlying motivations. The personal histories of Meri and Robyn, the details of the surrogacy offer, reasons why it was declined, fan reactions from social media and forums, and how this event fits into the broader narrative of the Brown family's evolution. We'll also examine recent updates as of 2026, including reflections from tell-all specials and the current state of the family. To enhance understanding, we'll include visual aids from the show and cast. Sister Wives star drops bombshell confession about her broken. This image shows the full cast, providing context for the family structure at the height of their unity. The surrogacy offer came at a time when Meri was grappling with her identity as a mother of 1 child in a family where the other wives had multiple children. Robyn, the youngest and newest wife, positioned herself as a supportive sister wife, but fans have long questioned if her intentions were purely altruistic or part of a larger strategy to solidify her place in the family. As we unpack this, we'll draw from show episodes, interviews, and online discussions to provide a balanced view. Background on Sister Wives. Sister Wives premiered on TLC in 2010, introducing viewers to the Brown family, who practice fundamentalist Mormon polygamy. Kody Brown, the patriarch, was legally married to Meri, his first wife, and spiritually married to Janelle and Christine at the start. The show began just as Kody was courting Robyn Sullivan, a divorced mother of 3, who became his 4th wife. The family lived in Lehi, Utah, but fled to Las Vegas due to fears of prosecution under anti-polygamy laws. The series has aired 18 seasons as of 2026, chronicling everything from births and weddings to divorces and family fractures. By 2023, Christine left Kody, followed by Janelle and Meri, leaving Robyn as his only wife. The show has garnered millions of viewers, sparking conversations about alternative family structures, women's roles in polygamy, and the emotional toll of sharing a husband. Meri Brown, born in 1971, joined the family as Kody's first wife in 1990. She gave birth to their only child, Leon, formerly Mariah, in 1995. Meri's infertility issues became a central plot point, highlighting her feelings of inadequacy in a culture that values large families. Janelle, Kody's second wife, married 1993, has 6 children, while Christine, married 1994, also has 6. Robyn joined in 2010, bringing 3 children from a previous marriage and later having 2 more with Kody. The show's appeal lies in its honesty. Arguments over time with Kody, financial struggles, and interpersonal rivalries. The surrogacy storyline emerged in Season 2 amid Robyn's integration into the family and has been revisited in tell-alls, symbolizing the highs and lows of sister-wife relationships. The family dynamics, jealousy, support, and power struggles. Polygamy in the Brown family isn't just about sharing a husband, it's about navigating a web of relationships among the wives. Meri, as the legal wife, initially held a position of authority, but her infertility led to emotional isolation. She often expressed envy watching the other wives' pregnancies, saying in one episode, "Something was wrong with me." Robyn's arrival shifted dynamics. Meri introduced Robyn to Kody, hoping to expand the family, and perhaps alleviate her own loneliness. The two women formed a close bond, with Meri defending Robyn against Janelle and Christine's skepticism. However, fans noted Robyn's manipulative tendencies, such as her emotional displays that often swayed Kody. Kody's favoritism toward Robyn became evident, especially after their legal marriage in 2014 to adopt her children, which demoted Meri. This led to Meri's infamous catfish scandal in 2015, where she was duped into an online emotional affair, further straining family ties. Amid these tensions, acts of support like the surrogacy offer stood out as potential olive branches or calculated moves. The family's move to Flagstaff, Arizona, in 2018 exacerbated divisions, with property disputes over Coyote Pass symbolizing unequal treatment. By 2026, with 3 wives gone, Robyn and Kody reflect on past offers like surrogacy as examples of lost unity. Meri Brown is unsure whether Robyn actually wanted her to remain. This split image captures Meri and Robyn's expressions during a tell-all, reflecting the emotional weight of their relationship. Meri's fertility struggles, a personal battle. Meri's journey with infertility is heart-wrenching. After Leon's birth, she suffered multiple miscarriages, leading to medical consultations about IVF. In Season 1, Kody suggested trying again, but Meri hesitated due to age and emotional readiness. "I began to feel as if something was wrong with me," she shared in a 2026 interview. In a family where children are seen as blessings, Meri's single child made her feel incomplete. She watched Robyn give birth to Solomon in 2011 and Ariella in 2016, compounding her pain. Robyn noted Meri's pain and her story, offering support during these times. Fertility issues in polygamy add layers. Meri worried about her celestial kingdom status, a belief in their faith. This vulnerability set the stage for Robyn's offer, which Meri described as overwhelming but ultimately not pursued. Robyn's entrance into the family and her role. Robyn Sullivan joined the Browns in 2010, bringing fresh energy, but also controversy. Divorced from David Jessup, she had 3 children, Dayton, Aurora, and Brianna. Kody adopted them after marrying Robyn legally, a move that hurt Meri, who was divorced to facilitate it. Robyn positioned herself as the peacemaker, but critics call her the favorite wife. Her offer to surrogate came shortly after Solomon's birth. In a private conversation with Meri, "I wholeheartedly offered to carry Meri's baby," Robyn recalled in a tell-all. She approached Meri while good and emotional, which some fans saw as manipulative. Robyn's support during Meri's catfish scandal included defending her against family judgment. However, recent reflections show Robyn wondering why they're not closer, citing the offer as proof of her loyalty. The surrogacy offer, details and context. Sister Wives. Meri Brown discusses the emotional toll of Kody's expanding family during her fertility journey. In the world of reality television, few storylines have been as raw and enduring as Meri Brown's fertility struggles on Sister Wives. As Kody Brown's first and legal wife for over 3 decades, Meri entered the marriage in 1990 with dreams of a large family, ideally 8 children, as she once shared in reflections on her life. Yet, after giving birth to their only child, Leon, formerly Mariah, in 1995, Meri's body would not allow more pregnancies. What followed was a profound emotional journey marked by miscarriages, medical interventions, self-doubt, and the painful reality of watching her husband build expansive families with his other wives. Janelle, 6 children, Christine, 6 children, and Robyn, 5 children, including 3 from a prior marriage and 2 with Kody. This pain resurfaced powerfully in the January 2026 Sister Wives One-on-One Special, Part 3, where Meri, now 55, opened up to host Sukanya Krishnan about the huge challenge of seeing Kody father children with others while she grappled with infertility. "It's one thing to watch my sisters or friends or whatever have babies when I want them," Meri explained. It's a whole other level to watch my husband have them with other people. This image from a recent tell-all captures Meri's reflective expression, underscoring the depth of her vulnerability during these discussions. The emotional toll wasn't just personal grief. It intertwined with the unique dynamics of polygamy, where family growth symbolized blessing and status, leaving Meri feeling something was wrong with me. As the Brown family expanded to 18 children total, Meri's isolation grew, compounded by jealousy, perceived lack of empathy from sister wives, and Kody's shifting priorities. This article explores every layer of Meri's experience, from early hopes to later reflections, drawing on show episodes, interviews, fan discussions, and the broader context of the family's dissolution. The early years, marriage, hopes, and the first signs of struggle. Meri Barber and Kody Brown married in 1990 in a legal union that set the foundation for their plural family. Meri, raised in a fundamentalist Mormon background that valued large families, envisioned motherhood as central to her role. My entire life, I'd always wanted 8 kids, she later reflected in personal writings. The couple conceived Leon relatively early, but challenges emerged post-birth. Meri experienced unexplained infertility, leading to multiple miscarriages, including a devastating one in the mid-2000s. In a 2012 episode, she described the joy of a positive test turning to heartbreak when no heartbeat was detected at 10 weeks. Kody and Meri pursued medical and holistic options, but nothing worked. Early seasons of Sister Wives, premiering 2010, captured this tension. Janelle joined in 1993, giving birth to Logan shortly after, followed by Christine in 1994 with Aspen. Meri became the third to give birth in 1995. While she celebrated these additions, the rapid growth highlighted her stagnation. There were definitely times in my life that I didn't feel like anything that I could do was right, Meri said in the 2026 special. Like, I couldn't even have a baby. This period laid the groundwork for emotional complexity. In polygamy, children represent eternal family bonds and celestial rewards. Meri's single child contrasted sharply with others' broods, fostering feelings of inadequacy. Kody, focused on expansion, sometimes appeared detached from Meri's pain, later admitting in reflections that he was glad they didn't have more kids, a statement that stung in hindsight. The expanding family, watching from the sidelines. As the 2000s and 2010s unfolded, Kody's family ballooned. Janelle welcomed Madison, 1995, Hunter, 1997, Garrison, 1998, Gabriel, 2001, and Savannah, 2004. Christine added Michaelty, 1996, Paydon, 1998, Gwendolyn, 2001, Isabel, 2003, and Truly, 2010. Robyn entered in 2010 with 3 children and bore Solomon, 2011, and Ariella, 2016. For Meri, each announcement amplified grief. A huge challenge, she called it in 2026, distinguishing it from watching friends or relatives. It's a whole other level to watch my husband have them with other people. The intimacy of Kody fathering children elsewhere underscored her exclusion from that aspect of their shared life. Robyn attempted support, offering surrogacy in earlier seasons, a gesture Meri declined, citing emotional complexities and fears of attachment issues. Yet Meri felt the family lacked true empathy. I don't think that any of them thought I was wrong necessarily for having feelings and emotions, she noted, but I don't know how empathetic they were with it. Robyn pushed back in responses, claiming wives informed Meri of pregnancies first to allow processing time. Fans debate this. Some see genuine efforts. Others view it as insufficient given the power imbalance. Kody's favoritism toward Robyn exacerbated Meri's pain. After legal divorce from Meri in 2014 to adopt Robyn's kids, intimacy faded. Meri's 2015 catfish scandal stemmed partly from loneliness amid this isolation. psychological and emotional layers, self-doubt, jealousy, an identity crisis. Infertility in polygamy carried spiritual weight. Meri worried about her role in the celestial kingdom, where large families signify righteousness. She internalized blame. Something was wrong with me. Jealousy surfaced openly. In recaps, Meri admitted envy when new wives joined and conceived. "I thought I was living polygamy wrong," she reflected in a 2025 episode. Reddit discussions highlight this. Users relate Meri's grief to minimized reproductive loss, noting societal dismissal of mother of one struggles. One post described her as gaslight for expressing emotions, with Kody expecting women to keep sweet. The toll affected self-worth. Meri felt defective, despite Kody never directly blaming her. Yet his enthusiasm for other wives' pregnancies contrasted with hesitation toward Meri's IVF pursuits. Key moments from the show and interviews. Season 4, 2012 IVF discussions. Kody hesitant. Miscarriage reflections. Meri shared holiday messages supporting others. 2026 one-on-one. Core discussion of toll with ROBYN'S defense. Book and personal writings. Meri detailed feeling defective, but Kody's non-blaming stance. These moments humanize Meri's arc, showing resilience amid pain. ROBYN'S role and family responses. ROBYN'S surrogacy offers symbolized support, but raised questions. Meri declined, fearing dynamics. Robyn later claimed protective announcements, but Meri questioned empathy levels. Post-separation, Meri left 2023, reflections show lingering hurt. Meri thrives independently, focusing on business like Lizzie's heritage in. Sister Wives. Kody Brown's exes compare notes on his ego during Sister Wives reunion. He's too cocky, the ego that shaped a family. In the ever-evolving saga of Sister Wives, few topics have sparked as much discussion as Kody Brown's personality, particularly his self-admitted arrogance and the big ego that his ex-wives have long navigated. On January 25, 2026, during Part 3 of the Sister Wives, one-on-one reunion special, often referred to as the tell-all or reunion format, ex-wives Meri Brown and Janelle Brown sat down with host Sukanya Krishnan to dissect Kody's character in a candid, unfiltered conversation. Meri led the charge. Kody definitely has a big ego. He always has. She quickly balanced it with affection, noting, "But, I enjoy him. He's fun, right? He's fun to hang out with. He's charismatic." Then came the qualifier that grabbed headlines. "He's a little bit too cocky." I don't like cocky, and that kind of goes along with ego. So there's times that he does have that. Janelle concurred. Yeah, affirming Kody's big ego without hesitation, though she emphasized it was never a deal breaker for her during their marriage. This moment of alignment between two women who once shared a husband highlighted a recurring theme in the Brown family's downfall, Kody's ego as both a magnetic force and a divisive one. The discussion unfolded amid broader reflections on polygamy, favoritism toward Robyn Brown, Kody's only remaining wife, and the emotional fallout from 3 divorces, Christine in 2021, Janelle in 2022, Meri in 2023. Christine's husband, David Woolley, added fuel by claiming polygamous men love the fighting and love the competition between the women, tying it to ego-driven control. David doubled down, stating all guys have egos, and that Kody does have an ego. This reunion segment crystallized years of tension, where Kody's confidence, often perceived as over-the-top arrogance, played a pivotal role in family dynamics. As the Browns' plural marriage imploded on camera, Kody's ego became a symbol of what went wrong, an unyielding sense of self that prioritized his vision over collective harmony. This comprehensive article explores the origins of Kody's ego, how it manifested across seasons, the ex-wives' perspectives, including indirect input from Christine via her husband, fan reactions, Kody's own admissions of arrogance, and how this trait contributed to the family's fracture. drawing from episodes, interviews, and online discourse as of early 2026, we examine why too cocky became a defining label. Kody Brown's ego, roots in polygamy and personal history. Kody Brown entered polygamy with a fundamentalist Mormon upbringing that emphasized patriarchal leadership and large families as divine blessings. As the sole husband to 4 wives at peak, he positioned himself as the spiritual and practical head, often describing his role in terms of divine authority. Early seasons portrayed Kody as charismatic and decisive, qualities Meri later praised. He courted Robyn in 2010, legally married her in 2014 for adoption purposes, and frequently spoke of his priesthood responsibilities. Critics argue this structure fed his ego. Decisions like the 2018 move to Flagstaff's Coyote Pass land, intended for 4 homes, were largely his vision, with wives expected to follow. Kody himself has acknowledged arrogance. In a 2025 episode clip, he reflected on post-divorce behavior. "I'm trying to move on, but I'm kind of arrogant and cocky about how I do it in order to fight the emotions." He admitted past harsh words about exes stemmed from defensiveness, not truth. Christine once quipped about Kody's Special Forces ambitions, doubting if his skills are as good as his ego, a jab that resurfaced in discussions. Fans on Reddit frequently label him narcissistic, pointing to moments where he dismissed wives' concerns or favored Robyn's children. The ego wasn't always negative. It drove the family's relocation from Utah to Nevada to Arizona, escaping legal risks. But as tensions rose, it manifested as defensiveness. Kody often accused exes of girl games or playing victim during tell-alls. Meri Brown's take: charisma versus cockiness. Meri, Kody's first wife since 1990, offered the most nuanced view in the 2026 reunion. Her infertility struggles, 1 child, Leon, amplified feelings of inadequacy in a pronatalist faith, yet she defended Kody's appeal. "He's fun to hang out with. He's charismatic." Her "too cocky" comment tied directly to ego's downsides, times when confidence crossed into arrogance, perhaps during disagreements over time allocation or Robyn's integration. Meri noted she never felt pressured to compete, but reflected on self-doubt. "What do I need to change to be accepted?" Post-divorce, Meri has thrived independently, focusing on business and personal growth. Her balanced critique suggests lingering fondness tempered by clarity about Kody's flaws. This reunion image captures Meri during her confessional, her expression a mix of reflection and resolve as she discusses Kody's traits. Janelle Brown's perspective: agreement without resentment. Janelle, married spiritually in 1993, echoed Meri. Kody has a big ego, but she never saw it as problematic enough to leave over. Known for practicality, Janelle focused on finances and independence, often clashing with Kody over Coyote Pass logistics. In the reunion, she denied competition feelings, aligning with Meri. Janelle has moved on, emphasizing freedom post-split. Her agreement with Meri on ego highlights a shared observation. Kody's confidence was consistent, sometimes excessive, but not always destructive in their eyes. Fans note Janelle's high road approach, acknowledging flaws without bitterness, contrasts with more emotional responses from others. Sister wives. Kody calls out Christine's husband David over his thoughts on plural marriage. A tense reunion clash. In the high-stakes world of sister wives, few moments have generated as much buzz as the explosive exchanges during the season 20 Sister Wives, one-on-one reunion specials in early 2026. The spotlight fell squarely on Kody Brown, 56, as he fired back at David Woolley, the husband of his ex-wife Christine Brown, over David's candid and critical views on plural marriage polygamy. The confrontation unfolded in part 3 of the reunion, aired around late January 2026, where host Sukanya Krishnan facilitated discussions on the fallout from the family's plural marriage collapse. David, 61, had previously shared his observations from watching his own sisters endure polygamous relationships, describing polygamy as mentally damaging, rooted in control, and something where men often love the fighting and love the competition between the women. He alleged it was about controlling women and that men in such arrangements harbor significant egos. Kody, visibly agitated, dismissed David's expertise outright. David was looking into polygamy. "I was in it," Kody stated emphatically in one clip. He doesn't know anything about it other than from his outside experience, which means that he doesn't know Jack St. Kody argued that living polygamy firsthand taught him humility. Plural marriage is the kind of thing that tells you you don't know St. He positioned himself as someone who had learned from experience that David doesn't know yet that he doesn't know St. But I now know that I don't know St. This direct call-out stemmed from ongoing tensions, including David's earlier bro code violation accusations against Kody for his love confessions to Christine during apology moments, and broader critiques of Kody's parenting and favoritism toward remaining wife Robyn Brown. The exchange symbolized the final unraveling of the Brown family's plural experiment, Kody defending a lifestyle he once championed, now reduced to monogamy with Robyn against an outsider who had witnessed its harms firsthand. This comprehensive article delves into the full context of the clash, background on David's entry into the family narrative, his polygamy critiques, Kody's defensive responses, reactions from ex-wives Meri and Janelle, fan discourse, and how this fits into the broader Sister Wives legacy as of February 2026. David Woolley entered the Sister Wives universe after Christine's 2021 spiritual divorce from Kody. Christine, 53, as of 2026, met David online, and their relationship blossomed rapidly. They married in October 2023 in a joyful ceremony attended by most of Christine's children and even Janelle Brown. David's familiarity with polygamy predated Christine. Two of his sisters had lived in plural marriages. He described one sister's experience as leaving her mentally damaged due to mistreatment by her husband. In season 19 episodes and previews, David expressed initial hesitation about dating Christine, but ultimately saw her as a diamond in the rough. He openly critiqued polygamy as flawed when practiced poorly, emphasizing control, competition, and emotional harm to women. During the 2025 to 2026 seasons, David appeared in key moments, including a tense first meeting with Kody and Robyn at a family event, where Kody noted David made more eye contact with Robyn than him, a detail that fueled speculation about jealousy. David's comments escalated in reunion segments, where he called out Kody's apologies as insincere and violative of bro code for declaring past love for Christine in front of her current husband. This image from a reunion clip captures David's serious demeanor as he discusses polygamy's downsides, contrasting with Kody's defensive posture. Kody's defense, experience versus outside perspective. Kody's rebuttal was rooted in his decades-long immersion in plural marriage. Married spiritually to Christine from 1994 to 2021, sharing 6 children, Kody argued outsiders like David lacked true insight. "I was in it," he insisted, contrasting his lived reality with David's outside experience. Kody framed polygamy's failures as humbling. It exposed how little anyone truly knows about relationships under such strain. He suggested David's confidence stemmed from typical male ego. Guys think they've got things figured out, but plural marriage shatters illusions. Kody admitted his own past arrogance, but positioned his current views as wiser, post-collapse. This defense came amid Kody's broader reflections. He no longer practices polygamy, viewing it as unsustainable after 3 wives left. Yet he rejected blanket condemnations, insisting poor execution, not the structure, caused issues. Kody's agitation suggested deeper insecurity, perhaps over David's success with Christine and closeness to the Brown children. Ex-wives' perspectives, divided views on polygamy. The reunion highlighted fractures among ex-wives. Janelle Brown, 56, expressed discomfort with David's broad criticisms, noting polygamy worked well when functioning correctly, offering independence alongside family unity. She rejected notions of forced competition, saying she never felt it. Christine aligned more with David, describing polygamy as sad and emotionally damaging, though she acknowledged positives in hindsight. Meri Brown, 54, remained nuanced, focusing on personal growth post-exit. David's comments reportedly upset Janelle, reigniting debates on whether polygamy inherently harms or if Kody's leadership failed. The broader context: apology tour, ego, and family fallout. This clash tied into Kody's apology tour across seasons 19 to 20, where he expressed regrets but faced skepticism. David advised Kody to prioritize estranged children over ex-wives, prompting Kody's defensiveness. This isn't about that, David. Ego discussions overlapped. David alleged polygamous men thrive on competition and control. Meri and Janelle acknowledged Kody's big ego, but distinguished it from machismo. The family's dissolution, Christine 2021, Janelle and Meri 2023, left Kody and Robyn monogamous. Kody reflected on never remarrying plurally. Fan reactions: support for David, criticism of Kody. Online, fans largely sided with David. Reddit and Instagram threads praised him for calling out Kody's flaws, with comments like, "David knows how to treat his wife, polygamy or not," and "Kody's jealous David is closer to his ex-wives and kids." Critics accused Kody of deflection, while some defended his experience-based perspective. Polls showed majority viewing David's insights as valid due to familial exposure. Lasting implications for the show and family. As of February 2026, the reunion solidified Sister Wives as a chronicle of plural marriages' collapse. David's role amplified external critiques, forcing Kody to confront perceptions head-on. Christine thrives in monogamy with David. Janelle embraces independence. Meri focuses on self. Kody and Robyn navigate post-plural life amid lingering tensions. This moment underscores polygamy's complexities, idealized yet fraught through personal clashes.